So today I'm going to be showing you guys two methods I use to achieve these cool color effects. I really hope this helps. Good luck. So the first method I'll be showing you guys to change colors is using the effect called change color. So to use this effect, you just add it onto the layer and you select the color you'd like to change. Then you can go to hue transform, keyframe it, and then go to the keyframe, put it to 360 so it does a full spin of the color wheel, and then when you play it back you'll see it changes that color. One of the problems with this effect is that if you have a clip that has a bunch of very similar colors, it might change all of them and not just the only one you want. So scene selection is very important when using this effect. Another thing you may notice is that it doesn't get the shadows here, so if you turn up the tolerance it will grab those. You can also change the softness to make it just be a little bit softer, and then when you play it back you will see that the effect is working and it's changing that color. I am also noticing that it is changing the color of his scarf for some reason, so I'm going to change down the tolerance so it doesn't do that because I don't want that. And then perfect, effect is done. Another thing you can do is mess around with the saturation. This allows you to make the colors brighter or more colorful, saturated. You can also turn up the lightness if you want them to be even brighter like that. But you know, it's all up to you. Just mess around with it until you get the look you are desiring. The next method I'm going to show you guys for changing colors is the linear color key method. This method allows you to key out the colors you don't want, so basically remove them and replace them with any effect or layer you want. So to do this, you just add the linear color key effect. You can also use key light or other keying effects, but I'm just going to use linear color key for this example. Then you choose your key color as the color you'd like to remove. Then you can duplicate your layer and delete linear color key from the one on the bottom. Then just add the effect you'd like to use. So usually I use the effect colorama. Then I open up the input phase, click on phase shift, and then this will make it phase through its entire set. So just set it to 1 so it's a full rotation in the color wheel. And you can see it looks like this, or if I just put it above, you'll see this is what the effect is doing, but it is being closed off by this color key here so that it's only on that part. Another effect you can add is optics compensation. This effect will mess with the FOV, the field of view. So if you click on reverse lines distortion then begin to turn it up, it will go like that, which is what I did in my Zenitsu edit. And then you can see the effect is basically done. There's a bunch of really cool things you can do with this. Just mess around with the effects, they're really fun. Another thing that I'd like to talk about here is that if it doesn't get all the colors you want, so say you want to get those, you can turn up the tolerance and you can also turn up the softness, but you might find that this gets too much of the layer now, so now you're getting something that looks like this, which is not what you want. So you just need to mess around with the settings until it gets only the parts you want, not too much, not enough, you know. Another thing that's important is scene selection. Just like the last effect, if you have too many colors that look way too similar on a scene, it may not be able to select only that one specific color. And one last thing is you can mess around with blending modes if you'd like. So if you duplicate the layer one more time and then take the effects off of it, you can use different blending modes to achieve different looks like this. And if you're not seeing the blending modes option, you just need to click this toggle switches so that they appear. And you can just screw around with them until you get the look that you really want. And like I was saying, you can use any effects, so it doesn't have to be those colors. You could use scan lines, for example, and it just gives that effect. So that's basically this whole tutorial. I'm sorry for putting off all these tutorials for so long, just haven't had the time to record them. Hopefully you guys were able to learn something from this. Thanks for watching.